So was my boy told that they were just going to get a slap on the wrist, spend maybe 5 years in prison? That's one of the creepiest things I've seen. Oh man, what kind of Fire Emblem is this? What do, my fools? It's your homeboy TK in the house, still playing some Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Now, last time, we foiled the plot behind the quote-unquote assassination to Lady Rhea, found the Sword of Creation, or was it the Sword of the Creator? I think it was called the Sword of Creation. Actually, it might have been the Sword of the Creator. Either way, I stopped right at the save point, and now I should be loading up the next part. Before I start, well, as you can see, here's the current time and date. Just wanted to keep a record of that, which is October 12, 2019, 1:02 a.m. Today I plan on doing more, trying to learn about the new mechanics of the game, just to try to learn more and take more advantages. I'm going to try to grind for certain classes and or abilities for my team. Also try to go for try to recruit a certain member, and also try to make friends with a certain character, which I don't actually think is possible, but I'm going to see if it is. I don't think I'm going to do much battling today. If anything, I'm probably going to be mostly going to seminars, exploring, stuff like that. And I can only play up to like 6 or 7 o'clock, as usual. So I only have like 5-6 hours. When I started this series, I would start at 9 o'clock p.m. and play all the way up to 6. Today, well, to tell the truth, I was trying to edit some of the, well, not edit some of the videos, but prepare the videos for editing, which in itself takes a long time because the files are so big. That, and I'd hurt my knee in some weird way that I don't know how. So, yeah. Anyway, why don't we start this? You guys should notice that whenever I have a specific intro, it's to show that I have an action-based episode, and then when it has a different intro, I have a calmer, more grindish kind of episode. So that's why there's 2 different themes for this series.
As all of you have committed a breach of faith, the
Whoa.
Archbishop will now pass judgment.
I come back for this? Oh my god, they're all dead.
Inciting a kingdom noble to rebel. Unlawful entry. The attempted assassination of the Archbishop. An attack on the Holy Mausoleum. It is unnecessary to go on, followers of the Western Church.
What? We have nothing to do with the Western Church.
You have already been identified. Please spare us your second-rate theater.
Wait a minute. Do they really not have anything to do with the second church? The West... What was it say? The West Second Church? Are they being framed? I mean, are they being labeled to belong to somebody else when they don't actually belong to somebody else? Just so... I mean, I'll keep playing.
Dishonoring a holy ceremony is worthy of death for a member of the Church.
Like I said, I keep playing, but I just have to. I am against this.
You are well past the hope of redemption. If you have any grace remaining, you will willingly offer your life as atonement for this crime.
No, this isn't what we were told would happen. We've been deceived.
It's no use arguing. Whatever your excuse, the punishment stands.
So was my boy told that they were just going to get a slap on the wrist, spend maybe 5 years in prison? Nah, son. You're getting death row. Effective immediately.
May your souls find peace as they return to the goddess.
Wait, please. The goddess would never forgive you for our execution.
Monster. We know you've already slaughtered many of our fellow brethren like this.
This concludes the investigation. Please remove these poor lost souls from our sight.
Hildegard was there the whole time?
That's that, I suppose. The assassination attempt, the attack on the Holy Mausoleum. It was all the Western Church's doing. That masked knight who led the attack somehow managed to disappear without a trace.
The Church of Seros clearly isn't as unified as it would hope to appear. It seems the bishop of the Western Church was always opposed to the church being ruled centrally from Garreg Mach. Perhaps they hope to remove the archbishop in order to completely strip the central church of its authority.
Yeah, I'd like to know more about the Western Church.
Oh, that's right. Gerald mentioned that you were raised without any exposure to the church. In order to function more efficiently, the Church of Seros is split into several smaller entities. The Central Church is the largest, and leads the organization from Garreg Mach.
The Western Church extends from Castle Gaspar, where Lord Lenato rebelled, into the far west. They can be found just beyond the most renowned stronghold of the kingdom, the fortress city of Aryan Road.
It seems the knights have been tasked with subduing the leaders of the Western Church. We may be given the opportunity to help them with their mission.
To think, our own professor was born in Fodlan, and yet knew nothing of the church. I never imagined explaining something so basic to an instructor of mine. You're something of a special case, are you not?
How strange that the Archbishop would ask someone like that to lead her students. There's clearly more to that decision than we know.
Lady Rhea is pretty scary sometimes. But to execute that whole group, just like that? It seems harsh, even for her.
If one of us does something bad, I wonder what she would do to us!
Professor, do you agree with the Archbishop's actions?
There you are, Professor. It seems Lady Rhea would like a word with you. Come with me.
Oh god. And Dorothy is going to ask that question, which I was kind of expecting a prompt to answer, and then who shows up but Sethis to be like, you know, Edelgard was there when we decided to execute those men. We might need to do something about it. Oh man, what kind of Fire Emblem is this?
The Archbishop lives. Not that I had ever placed much faith in those swine from the Western Church.
Wait, so this was an assassination attempt? It wasn't just to steal the other thing?
I have news, both good and bad. The remains of Seros were not in a tomb. However, something else was. The Sword of the Creator.
Ah, the weapon wielded by that thief, the King of Liberation.
Thief? Huh. At any rate, it is now in the hands of the Academy's new professor. I doubt you will be surprised to hear that the Crescent Stone had already been removed from the sword when it was found.
As expected. It would be foolish to keep both in the same location.
There's more. The professor was able to awaken the sword's true power. Even without the crest stone, the sword glowed red. The professor's crest is compatible. There is no mistaking it.
Absurd. Using a relic without its crest stone should be impossible. The King of Liberation's bloodline should not even...
They must be allowed to keep it, for now. I do not have enough information about the professor to act. As for your request, I assent. The Death Knight is at your command. Use him well.
Good. I believe I will enjoy this a great deal.
So we will see the Death Knight again. I figured.
I cannot thank you enough for defeating those invaders in the Holy Mausoleum. And especially for protecting the sword of the Creator.
Yeah, so, is that sword, like, mine now? I guess, first of all, I should probably apologize for pulling it out and using it, and at the same time, I mean, there was a couple of treasure chests, in the mausoleum. I'll just say those were empty before I got there, so, don't kill me, please!
That sword is one of the hero's relics, and the most precious artifact in the Church's possession. It is also a weapon of terrifying power. For now, I will entrust the sword to you. Please, use it wisely.
Lady Rhea, wait! Do you truly mean to give the sword of the Creator to this stranger? Surely it is not the sort of thing one hands over so readily. Even to someone who has the ability to wield it. If someone like Nemesis were to appear again, all of Fodlan would be consumed by war.
Well, evidently I didn't see the opening cutscene.
Nemesis, the King of Liberation. He is an ancient king of mankind who was defeated by Seiros over 1,000 years ago. When Fodlan was attacked by wicked gods, it is said that the goddess gifted Nemesis with the sword of the Creator. Nemesis used that sword to defeat the wicked gods, saving all of Fodlan. Henceforth, he was dubbed the King of Liberation. However, his power began to corrupt him until he himself turned to the darkness. Saint Seiros was forced to destroy him. Lady Rhea, I beg you to reconsider. Given a little more time, we could more accurately assess this stranger's abilities.
No. I have faith, Sereth. Faith that our friend here will not be corrupted by wickedness. Since the death of Nemesis, none have been able to wield the sword of the Creator. Now, after all those long years of being sealed away, it has returned and found a new master.
I understand. As you wish, Lady Rhea. There you have it, Professor. See that you do not betray the trust the Archbishop has seen fit to bestow upon you.
The sword of the Creator? The King of Liberation? Each tale is more confusing than the last. And I really can't read that Rhea at all. That sword is clearly precious. So why is she so keen to gift the thing to you?
The sword chose me? I suppose it's an interesting answer. But I don't know whether or not that sword is actually alive. I haven't actually seen evidence of that either.
I feel as though we have become entangled in a mystery. Then there is one more thing that has been plaguing me. The sword of the Creator. It somehow feels distinct from other relics we have seen. Such as the one that... Oh goodness, what was her name? Yes, her! The sword of the Creator is different from her Thunderbrand in one key way. It bears a hole, where something should have been, but is no more. I despise not knowing what is going on. It frightens me. And yet, I place my trust in you. I must. Whatever comes to pass, please swear to cut a path that is your own.
Part 1. White Clouds. Verdant Rain Moon. Tower of Black Winds. The ceaseless rains that satiate the verdant landscape of Fodlan are accompanied by fierce winds and mighty roars of thunder. This abundance of rain, sparkling as it falls against beams of emerging sunlight, is a constant reminder to the people of Fodlan that nature is ever wild and unpredictable. For when the rain finally does take pause, the clouds part and give way to a glorious rainbow.
I just now noticed how Wind Waker-ish that art style looks. Alright. I did notice that the one combat art that Ferdinand had could do extra damage against a mounted unit. There are new places to explore in the monastery. Got 3 G's for allowing them to kill people. I feel conflicted. I got paid to kill. I literally have a license to kill.
I have a new mission for you, Professor. I would like for you to take your students into Kingdom territory to eliminate some thieves.
Okay, just
They
some actual
stole a
criminals?
hero's relic from House Gautier of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, the Lance of Ruin. Their leader's name is Miklan. He is apparently a disowned son of House Gautier.
Why is he disowned? Why must the church eliminate him? I feel like this question might actually aim the church towards me. So, why was he disowned?
I believe it had something to do with his lack of a crest. Such happenings are fairly common within the kingdom.
The Crestless cannot unleash the goddess's power, even if they possess a relic. Nonetheless, they are still capable of simply wielding those weapons.
The hero's relics are immensely powerful weapons. We must meet this threat with adequate force. Unfortunately, most of the Knights of Seros are away from the monastery, purging the apostates of the Western Church. So we are entrusting you with this mission. After all, you wield the Sword of the Creator, which is more than capable of opposing any relic.
The Sword of the Creator is a powerful weapon well beyond the other relics. You have nothing to fear. However, to ensure that no harm comes to the students, we will also send the monastery's most skilled individuals to aid you.
I must remind you that you are expected to conduct yourself in a manner befitting the wielder of that holy sword. Also, you should know that Professor Hanneman has been looking for you. That is all.
Professor, I heard about our mission for this month. A thief with a hero's relic is worrisome, but with you at our side, I'm certain we can handle him. After all, you have the Sword of the Creator. It was allegedly wielded by Nemesis, the King of Liberation. If the legends are true, you hold the power to stand against entire armies. A band of thieves should be nothing. Even the most elite Imperial forces or the Knights of Seros could not hope to defeat you.
Doesn't matter. It would never come to that.
Is that so? Even if those forces were to hurt someone precious to you? Can you say with full confidence that you would not turn your sword on them if that were to happen? You know, your power does not lie solely in the Sword of the Creator. You are stronger and more terrifying than you realize.
That's funny, because I feel the same way about Rhea.
Professor, When we leave the monastery, will you still think of yourself as my teacher?
Definitely. Yep. What do you mean if we left the monastery? I thought you meant that when we go on our mission. But I guess if we leave the monastery, it's a more prudent question. Because the way it's asking is making it sound like when we leave the actual monastery. Which kind of makes me think that Edelgard kind of suspects something about Lady Rhea as well. So this is the question that I want to ask.
Never mind. I'm being thoughtless with my words. For now, let's just focus on the problem at hand.
Good of you to come, Professor. I've heard much about you lately. Specifically, that you are able to awaken the sword of the Creator's power. Thusly, it seems the true nature of your crest has been uncovered.
Sorry if you guys heard that big loud bang or whatever that was outside. Wanted to just pause it and give it time to go away. And my air conditioner is off, so you're not hearing it right now, but it's... I heard that thing, heard that car again. Vehicle, I should say. It's bound to get hot in here because I have all these electronics turned on. It makes it extremely hot in here.
I had, of course, seen your crest before. However, at first, I failed to recognize its true nature. Eventually, it dawned on me that what is visible is perhaps merely a small part of a greater whole. In other words, your crest is too significant to be detected when using normal instruments. After this discovery, I began researching crests that might fit that description, which allowed for a temporary hypothesis. However, I could not be certain. The crest my conclusions led me to was far too unusual. A crest thought to have disappeared from this world in the millennium since the fall of Nemesis, the King of Liberation.
I'm kind of suspecting that he's about to say that my crest is just one part of 4, and the other nobles have the other parts. But that would be too easy. It's bound to be something different.
The crest of flames. That is what you possess.
The crest of flames?
Your ability to wield the sword of the Creator is unequivocally proven my hypothesis. A legendary power, dormant since time immemorial, and now resurrected. There can be no doubt that this ancient power resides within you.
So after all of that, it's Manuel's birthday. After all that, this has finally been 20 minutes into my recording. This has all been cutscene and just commentary so far. Sure.
Thank you.
Wait. You're curious to know how Edelgard is doing. Do we not get to do something on the weekend? And I skipped my lesson. I skipped my day for a lesson. What's going on?
Save.
Is that a ghost?
A ghost, perhaps? No, that is surely not the case.
I didn't ask that.
What is that look upon your face? I am no ghost, if that is what was on your mind.
I didn't select that.
No. Who's there? Professor, what are you doing here?
For the first time, she seems to sound like an average person.
Oh? Perhaps I was talking in my sleep.
You sleep with that on? I'm just saying. Do you I would see you in something a little bit more comfortable. Not trying to say I'm trying to see you in something more comfortable, but I'm saying you sleep in that.
So you heard me then. Yes, it was a nightmare. I've had them since I was a child. Stupid, pointless dreams I can't control. It's terribly frustrating.
What are they about? Anything I can help with?
No, they're just worthless dreams of the past. Talking about it won't change a thing.
You can trust me with anything.
I had a feeling you'd say that. I suppose I could try, but only if you swear not to tell a soul. I appreciate it.
And something happens.
I dream of...
Oh, okay.
My older brother, paralyzed, helpless. My older sister, crying for help that never came. The youngest, babbling words beyond meaning. I see my family dying slowly, waiting in the darkest depths for a glimmer of light. I once had 10 siblings, 8 older and 2 younger. Such a large family, and yet I became the heir to the throne. Do you know why? Every last one of them was crippled by disease, or lost their mind, or died.
Yep.
I was the only one left who could inherit the throne.
That's awful.
Things kept getting worse. The darkness kept getting darker. In the end, I was the only one who survived. The nightmares are a reminder to never forget, to never allow such terrible things to happen again. Even now, I'm the only one who can carry the weight of the Adrestian Empire. The future of the Empire, of everything, depends on me. I shared more than I intended to. I suppose there's something in the air tonight. I've never told anyone about my past before. Please, forget I said anything. Sleep well, my teacher.
No, holy crap, that motivation. Oh, so now we get to talk with her for support. So we're finally here. Finally. Certifications. Alright, this is also something I wanted to look into. Looks like it's saying I can become a Myrmidon. Hold on a second though. I'm gonna get the support out the way. Oh no, I can't. Oh, I thought it was available. Okay. Whoa, that's gonna be interesting. With these two?
Being outside is so tiring. Tomorrow's gotta be just an inside day, Bernie.
Why is the music so dark? That's the creep. It's one of the creepiest things I've seen. It's just a cute little girl just minding her own business outside. Yet, here's the thought bubble of someone who isn't even on the screen, looking creepy as hell, just going dot dot dot. Holy shit.
Oh, why is it so cold all of a sudden? It's as if an unspeakable evil just...
You're late.
No, into the light! Back to the beyond from whence you came!
Are you telling me to die?
Hubert!
In the flesh. I came to ask you something.
Oh no, they do! Think, Bernie, think!
There have been sightings of a sinister figure carrying a sharp object, wandering the halls at night. A strange giggle. The glimmer of a needle in the dark. The sound of a door creaking open and closed.
I wasn't embroidering.
I suspected as much. Then you leave me no choice.
What? No, I'm too young to die. I've got so much left to do. Please don't kill me!
About what I expected.
It's no good. I can't run anymore.
That was quite a sprint. A shame you lack stamina. Now to my duty.
You're going to execute me, aren't you? Please, let me compose my last will and testament. Or at least a swan song. The creak of a door. Sorrow like a needle point. Bernie's gone away.
Bernadetta, a word of caution. How would you feel if you fell or bumped into someone while carrying around that needle? Please watch where you're going in the future.
It's like, what? That's it?
How did you manage to faint while standing?
Oh.
Well, I cannot simply leave her here.
Never mind, she fainted standing up. Oh wait, where did he take her? Oh no. He was just trying to give her some advice. Oh, wait, with Petra. I thought it was with Dorothea at first, but no, it's with Petra. Dorothea has already expressed her opinions about Ferdinand, and I must admit I concur. But let's see these two real quick.
Ferdinand? Our professor is wanting to see you. He has much concentration right now. I will wait for him to be finished reading.
Diplomacy has an effect upon weapons development. Yes, that makes sense. Oh, Petra! How long have you been there?
A short time. You were devoting all of your attention to that book.
Forgive me, I was fully absorbed in my reading. I see you have been reading as well. Anything interesting?
I am studying the history of Fodlan.
A history book? What a keen student you are. And it's about House Hresfelg. Certainly a stimulating topic.
I am wishing to learn all about Fodlan. What is the book you are reading?
Oh, this? This relates to a little hobby of mine. The regional history of weapons development in Fodlan. Militaries have to adapt their weapons according to terrain and climate. And they have to keep up with technologies in other regions. It's very interesting.
Yes, it is interesting. I see why you would be enjoying that kind of reading.
Oh, does that excite your curiosity too? Perhaps you would care to read more about it then. This is just one of 18 volumes, and our library has the entire collection.
I give you my gratitude. Research of weapons could be a good reference for me. Oh, please take my apologies. I was meaning to tell you that our professor is wanting to see you.
Oh, it is not like you to forget something. Suppose I ought to be going then.
Yes, it is a rarity that I forget something. But it is not impossible.
More polite conversation. Okay, so what I was going to start looking into, let me get to the roster. Are these? Because for me, I'm considering going either. Actually, is Assassin class even in here? Now that I think about it. Assassin probably isn't in here. If anything, it would probably be Myrmidon. I'm thinking either going here. Wait, oh no, here's Assassin. Okay, so we have Assassin. This must be General. Probably Berserker. Or Warrior. Berserker or Warrior. I'm thinking going Assassin, General, or Monk. Or Bishop, I should say. I mean, Bishop would give me the most advantages because it'll be both magic and attack. The Assassin would give me the ability to kill, basically. If I can get a high enough luck rate, I can be an assassin and kill. And with my ability that allows me to attack first, even if wait, is it my ability? Or is it just Idegard's? I think I have it too. Now I can't remember. But I'm considering General the most because I really need somebody with high defense. Let me check. Can't remember if I actually have that. Battalion Vantage. Yeah, I do have it. So, let's say somebody tries to come up and hit me. If I trigger my insta-kill right before they attack, then that's it. So I feel like that's something to consider. Now, the magic aspect, I could stay a mage and just keep healing my people. I don't think it's quite necessary, but it might be worth considering. Though I still definitely need somebody with some high defense. Which brings me to my other point. It's not here because we can't view other houses, but as I was looking back through one of my videos that I recorded, I think it was the second or third one, probably the third episode, where I'm seeing the list of people from a certain house, and I see Raphael there, and I'm thinking, well, I guess if anything, Raphael is the obvious defensive choice. But when I saw the girl, I think her name is Leone. She actually has the same amount of defense as Raphael does, but her ability will actually grant her 2 more defense points if you're standing next to a male character. Now, if I also apply that with some of the shields that you can hold and equip, while also making her a general, she'd be like the most defensive unit possible. Because Raphael's ability doesn't grant him more defense. So if I can get her on the squad, then I think we'd have the perfect wall. I guess in that regard I should go Myrmidon or whatever. Let's see. I'm going to keep this video let me go ahead and turn this on. Oops, mocap died. Well, not died, but what happens when I try to stretch my arm backwards. High degree accuracy and precision. Strong and speedy mercenary gets the job done. I'm looking to see if there's anybody who increases luck. Oh, and uncanny good luck. There it is. And I'm pretty sure an assassin. Speedy dexterity, but what we want is the luck. That is if it works the same way as assassins work in usual Fire Emblems, is that the crit rate is what triggers the insta-kill. Did it say that there's anything insta-kill? Because I saw the stat on the Death Knight, or not the stat, but the ability, because it prevents insta-death status. I'm not sure how a kill from an assassin counts as a status, but it does confirm insta-kills do exist in this game. I mean, I practiced that in Blazing Sword, because in Blazing Sword you could actually do multiplayer, though it's not really real multiplayer as far as Fire Emblem. But you can take two units and make them fight each other. I would do this to test out to see who would last longer between a general who can't be damaged and an assassin with an instant kill, with killer edge. The general's defense is so high that the assassin can't damage it whatsoever with regular attacks. But if the critical hit triggers, also the assassin himself is so fast that the general has a low chance of hitting him. So many turns will go by with nothing happening, despite the fact that they're attacking each other relentlessly. Until one of them, either the general finally hits, or the assassin finally gets the insta kill off. And if it gets the insta kill off, then that general is dead, even though the assassin can't damage it with a regular attack. Literally, if it tries to attack it, it says no damage. But it can definitely insta-kill it. So, I just wonder how that assassin insta-kill works. Otherwise, I would go for general. But I have a choice to get a general, so I may just go assassin to see if I can pull some of that off. That's her. I'm thinking going mage for Abelgard. But there's no reason to go anything else. I think mage is fine for you. You want it to be cavalier, which is right here. You should have told me what stats were required here. I guess that just means I'd have to look at it through here. I guess I can see all of them. I'm not going to take the exam or anything. Okay. Short speed, high defense. Oh man, look at that armor though. I kind of like it. Oh, but I need an axe or a heavy armor D. Okay, so that's what I need. Lance or riding. I look like a caveman or something. It's some kind of cute. Archer, not bad. Kind of sleek. Guess you would need that to be able to move around quickly. And the mage, lovely. Then the priest, looks like a dark priest, honestly. And a Pegasus Knight. Pegasus Knight, one of my personal favorite units. Actually, you know what I should be checking? This. Strength goes up. Wait, maybe that's not telling me... I think I finally understood what this was telling me. It's telling me the possible rates that will go up. I was thinking about that, but I was going to say it, but I didn't realize this is probably what it's telling me right here. Well, actually no, because I could see the stats raising lower, I think. But either way, my resistance does go down, but I think I'm okay with that. My resistance isn't all that high anyway. I'm gonna go down by 7. I think this tells me the rate. Also, I mean, it also tells me oh, my movement goes down though. That's the one thing I was worried about with the Heavy Knight. My movement will go down. Which makes sense. Okay. Bring it. Oh, I get bone range. If I become an archer. And my luck goes up. Speed goes down though. Mage, I get both magic and resistance. Oh, this is how I get fire. But I can't learn. But unfortunately, I can't learn fire. I don't think I had that option. And avoidance was cancel. Allows units to move. Alright. And avoidance by 10. I wonder who else I can put that on. Avoidance plus 10. Who would be good with some avoidance? I mean, besides BERNADETTA. Maybe Petra. I mean, it's gonna make Petra Pegasus Knight anyway. I don't have to keep her in Pegasus Knight. And now I'm thinking about it, I wonder if this ability stays if I promote somebody to Pegasus Knight and then switch their class. That'll be interesting. That actually would be good for a thief. Because a thief would be able to steal something and then get out of there. And the worst part about it is that I don't lose anything. I don't lose any stats. Okay. Lower advanced sword master. Probably the most expected. Wait, assassin? I could get a... I think we're going assassin. Because you see right there? I can get my bow up to C or higher, which means I can go from an archer to an assassin. And I will go in through being an archer, it would be helping my luck. Fortress Knight. That looks pretty snazzy, to be honest. Let me check these stats. Defense actually goes up, along with speed. Dexterity goes down for some reason. Sword Fair. Grants attack and crit using sword. Crit plus 10. Oh, you get it anyway. Oh, no, you don't know the sword fair. Makes it more difficult for foes to target unit. To target unit? Well, luck goes up on an assassin as well. I don't want that crit though. That sword crit. I kind of want that sword crit. Hold on. Okay. That's fair, and reduces total equipment weight by 5. Could you even imagine? I mean, could you even imagine? Because I suspect that this is going to reduce the attack stat significantly. I mean, they're all good choices here. Terrain resistance on a paladin? Nullifies damage from terrain. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. Axe crit, bow fair, and bow range. You get a second one? Or that's just on top of the one that you already have. Warlock. Interesting. Dang, that looks good. Black magic usage times 2. Ooh. Okay, Bishop, which is my personal magic, evidently. White magic usage goes up. Nullifies damage from terrain. Interesting. And that's all. Sniper. Sniper doesn't... The sniper by itself doesn't grant me anything else after that. I don't even think I saw it. I'm not. I skipped it because I'm not interested in a warrior. But that outfit though. Yeah. Living Rider. That's cool, but not what I'm looking for. It's just that weight drop though. That's for heavy armor. Heavy armor has to be B. I don't want that sword crit. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and take the time to look at my actual stats. Where is my sword at? Level C. What level do I need to be on to take that? 20. So I'm on 10 right now. I have a long way to go. I could try going for sniper or archer. Is there anything else that grants luck? No. Oh, my speed reduced as an archer. That's messed up. Or, okay, my speed is up because I'm a thief. So, my speed is just going back down to where it was. But this will grant me more luck. Not even HP, just more luck. And I need my bow just yet to be at sea. So, where's my bow now? Bow is literally at E. It's time to start practicing them bow skills. Let me see, did the assassin class itself, I think it did. I think assassin's class itself did grant more luck as you. But isn't 20 the highest level though? I won't get more experience. I'm not going to get more experience once I... This is for my professor level. No, 20 is the highest level. 20 is definitely the highest level. I'm sorry, I was just thinking about the Death Knight, knowing that he was on what level? I think he was on level 15, and I'm thinking about Manning mode, believing he's going to be on a higher level. And I'm assuming that when I get to Manning mode on that level, he'll be on level 20. It's the highest possible level. Oh, it's going to be interesting trying to take him down. Anyway, what I need to think of is how to raise my stats. It's kind of late in the game to be trying to raise my luck, considering the fact that my bow is still at its bare minimum. At the very minimum. I mean, I haven't used a bow at all, basically. So it's kind of late in the game to be trying to do that now. So I should either just... Maybe I should just go for... Well, hold on. What do I need for... Fortress Knight, Heavy Armor, and Axe. So what's my Heavy Armor and or Axe at? My Axe is literally at E, and my Heavy Armor is also literally at E. Well, I want to pull up my Heavy Armor anyway, so I can up my my attack speed. Well, I do have reason. I don't know. I can't remember why I thought I couldn't get more reason. I don't mean like my actual reasoning, but a more higher reason stat. It's like it's kind of late in the day because I'm already at level 11. So I should probably try doing something that I'm already excelling at. Which is probably either sword or authority, which I don't know which of these classes. Maybe I should just go for the assassin the old-fashioned way. Let's see, I can't remember. What the assassin needed. It needs sword on B. Sword just needs to be on B? This one's sword needs to be on A. Sword just needs to be on B. Maybe I'll just go straight for assassin. And then when I get up to A, oh, if assassin, okay, yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Yeah. Just go for assassin. Now, hold on. Hold on. Automatic thief. Priest, which is, yeah. Resistance, dexterity, and speed goes down. But that's granted me because of the thief. My resistance will be going down. Wait, my movement speed's going down? The thief makes my movement higher. Okay. Let me take a break real quick. Okay, I am back. I think I'll stay on mage because it'll hopefully bring up my resistance, and I'll keep that. I can still use a sword as a mage, so it doesn't matter. I can still bring my sword skills up to B, and then once I get that, then go straight into assassin. No. What? So I need to be... Wait, it clearly says that this thing can be taken at level 20 or higher. So it tells me that there is a level higher than 20. It can possibly be... I mean, I never known a Fire Emblem to have a level higher than 20 on any class. But it clearly does say 20 or higher. It's like I just erased the or higher from my brain. So I don't know. But I think my idea is probably the best to go with. We'll stay a mage, and then once I get sword B, then I'll switch to assassin. Now that's for me. Eldegard. Oh wait, what? Huh. I didn't know Lord was an actual class. Which is most fitting for her. She's already got the authority. Resistance goes down, but speed and charisma and luck goes up. Adjacent allies deal 3 extra damage during combat. Though 3 extra damage, that might actually be worth it. I was gonna say it's probably not worth it, but when you consider double attacks, might be worth it. I was thinking of having her be a mage, but when she's got something like that, let's see, mercenary, thief, and her as a thief, armored knight. No, wait. What? She could be an armored knight right now. Because I boosted up her heavy armor. I still kind of want her to be a mage. I think that's kind of out of character for her. What does the brigand offer her luck? Oh, she's an axe. I guess it's kind of my fault that her axe isn't higher. This is her primary weapon. Bow skills, I don't think she's ever used one. Hey, her luck still goes up on this. Okay, armored knight. Man, that defense! So it drops her resistance down by 6, drops her speed down by 2. But she could become one of these right now. She can take the test right now. Brigand mage. Of course, doing that kills her chances of becoming a mage. I doubt she'll be able to use. But she will gain higher. She'll continue to gain more weight, minus weight. So she'll eventually get the minus weight stat plus 5. But she need to become a monk or a what is it? A warlock. She has to have a high rank of reason. I still think it's worth it. I still think it's worth it. Ooh, that looks so good. It's like gold. Heavy armor B. To be a warlock, she has to have level A reason. I think it's worth it. I was gonna have to just be a straight monk, but right now I'm thinking I should just go ahead and just make her one of these generals, and then maybe later I can promote her to a warlock. I just have to keep her reasoning up through seminars and stuff. All I have to do is just keep her axe skill up. That might be worth. Okay. Well, Hubert, I think straight monk or wizard or shaman, whatever you are. You trying to find out you I should really take into account what could you possibly be doing. Else could you possibly be doing? I mean, maybe you can learn some dark magic. Heart Seeker. Adjacent foes, oh right. Okay, wait, You need reason, you need reason. Wait, he already has level C faith. He can be a priest if he was on level 20 right now. Okay, but the one thing that he is lacking is attack speed. He has 0% chance in becoming a heavy armored knight. Oh wait, this is just a level 10. So once he gets to level 10, he could do this. I should still boost up his heavy armor anyway, but I should probably just do that through the extra stuff. A grappler? What's a grappler? I mean, I understand the name of it and everything like that. I just don't like the outfit. I mean, the outfit itself makes sense, but doesn't mean I have to like it. It's got the unarmed combat. Just there. Defense goes up, oddly enough. Not what I'm looking for, though. Looking for no warrior. I guess the most... Dang, that's a lot of stats increased. One of these I say fit him, yeah, but we could just go keep him as a bishop, basically. But I still want to bring his heavy armor up so he can get more attack speed. Casper, I'm not quite certain what to do with you. I mean, I might make you brawler. Can you be a brawler? Grappler. Oh, grappler is what it's called. Now you really, really need to be a Pegasus Knight. That's what you have to be. And let me see. Now I can focus on making her an archer. On the fact, also passing. Oh, she's not on level 10, that's why. So the archer. Yeah, she can totally pass being an archer. So I'll make her an archer so she can get the bow range. She can use the bow range while being a Pegasus Knight, which she can also become. So yeah, once she hits level 10, I'm good. I'll make her an archer, then make her a Pegasus Knight. Yeah, she just has to hit level 10. It's on level 5 though. It's gonna be a while. Dorothea, I don't know what to make you. You seem to excel at anything. I don't know. You could probably be a fighter if you wanted to. I mean, I'm making myself an assassin. So the assassin part is covered. I don't think an armored knight would suit you. I mean, you probably excel at it like everything else, but I don't think it would be the best use of your skills, is what I'm saying. But she looks beautiful as a mage, though. Look at her. She is beautiful as a mage. I think I'll just make her a mage. I think I'll just make her a mage. For the advanced classes. Sword Master. Which she can become. For some reason her sword game is just on point. Paladin. No, I had the thought that only boys could be Wyvern Riders and girls could be Pegasus Knights. But apparently I was wrong. She's just straight up on a Wyvern. Warrior. Man, that's interesting. Sniper. Warlock. Looks nice as a Warlock. Wait, is it Warlock? This is black magic. She needs reasoning. Her reasoning, yeah, she's reason, right? Yeah. So she'd straight up be a warlock. Okay. Petra. I want to make you a Pegasus Knight. You just have to be a Pegasus Knight. Granted, you can easily be a Cavalier as well. You can easily be a Cavalier. She looks good as a Barbara Knight. The best use of her skills, though. She does look good as a knight, though. Not gonna lie. Warrior, Sniper, Warlock, and Bishop. She's just beautiful all around. Okay. So, me going into, straight into Assassin. I mean, I'll change myself to a monk, and then I'll go straight into Assassin. What is this in here anyway? A mage. I need to be a priest. That's what I need to be. Their faith needs to be C or higher. Where's my faith now? D. Alright. That was a lot of thinking. What else do I need to do? Alright. Did I mess up this now? I think I messed up just now. Oh well. Maybe I should have made Edelgard a heavy knight immediately. However, let me try to find Leona. Leona. Wait, who is that? Rodrigue? Oh, remember you. And then looks like Bernadetta got something to say. If I find her, is she up here? Oh, I think she is. Leonie, I think it's pronounced. Leonie. Well, oh, they're over here. Or you're over here. Gerald was looking for you. Oh, Rhea's over here. You just said I trusted you. Alright, before I begin with any of you guys, I'm going to find Leona. Or Leonie. Leonie? Wait, is that her right there? I think that's her right there. Captain Gerald seems worried.
Captain Gerald was all furrowed brow earlier. You know what's got him so concerned? If there's a problem, I want to help any way I can.
It's like, why don't you ask him yourself? Like, if you want to help, why ain't you doing it yourself already?
Okay, I doubt there's anything I can do for him, but I figured I'd ask anyway.
I want to recruit you.
Hey, I hope we get a chance to practice together when you find the time. I know I'm in a different class, but you're the only other person here who's learned from Captain Gerald.
Isn't interested in the house yet. Strength and lance. Where's my lance skill? I have used a few lances. Pause on that. Wait, why are we in a different location? We already left the monster. Okay, the professor level is at D. I mean, I get more money when I succeed in stuff, so... Wait, close... Why is Ferdinand my close ally? Oh! No, we gotta fix that. Okay. Where's my lance at? E+. I wonder how high do I need to get it? And it was lance and what?
There's a problem.
Huh? Let's go back in the video and see.
There's a problem.
I mean, either way, I want you on my team.
Yeah.
Awesome. It was lance and something else. Not one of the attack ones. I'm trying to remember what button to press. Geez, I really can't remember what it was. I'm so focused on lance. And again, maybe this is a good stopping point so I can go back and see it. Okay, I still have 3 of those. Let's see. Pose. I should go ahead and start some of these. I hope asking for a quest doesn't use up one of my chances to do something.
Ah, Professor. Gerald was looking for you. It seems he has gone off somewhere. If he is not in his room, then surely someone has seen him. Ask around.
Okay.
I have something to ask of you. I have something to ask of you.
And this as well. Oh. Alright, I mean, I probably need to do that too.
You must be rather bewildered by the power that was hidden within. However, know that I believe you. I have no doubt that you will use that power justly. You will most certainly fulfill the grand destiny that the goddess has seen fit to grant you.
Okay, so they said that it was Saurus who took out the King of Liberation, but she still looks just like her. So it may not be the exact same person, but I don't know, their intent does seem to be the same.
May I ask a favor of you?
Find students in your assigned house who are struggling with life in the monastery and give them herbs to help alleviate their issues. Well, I could think of one right off the bat. Oh, I don't want to do that. Sorry. Okay. So I need to find Dad. Oh, interesting.
Professor, are you looking for Captain Gerald? I just saw him in the Knight's Hall a little while ago.
Why'd that girl turn around?
With a female knight, but I didn't get a good look at who she was.
They said in the Knight's Hall. Oh. Oh, sorry. The Knight's Hall. There's Catherine.
Gerald? He said something about visiting a grave. There's a graveyard attached to the monastery, so you'll probably find him there. I can't remember where the graveyard is, but I bet Seth knows.
Oh, geez, I have to talk to him. Pleased to meet you, too. Rodrigue, was it?
I am Rodrigue Achille Fraldarius. I bear the great honor of serving as a lord in the kingdom of Fargus. I have come in Margrave Gautier's stead to retrieve their stolen relic. However, as I hear, a group of students is to attend to this matter. I sincerely hope no harm comes to anyone.
Well, you know, I've got the power of the creator, so it shouldn't be no problem. Wait, what?
That man I walked past earlier, that wasn't Lord Rodrigue, was it? House Fraldarius is a powerful, noble family, linked to the founding of Fargus. Lord Rodrigue, its current leader, is a magnificent warrior. He's known as the Shield of Fargus. A dozen or so years ago, during the Northern Campaign in Shrek, he performed splendidly as the king's right hand. Come to think of it, wasn't there someone from House Fraldarius amongst this year's students?
Don't know why I'm running. There's Petra, she's just straight chilling.
This has been my first time to the Kingdom's North. I hear the people of North are cold and have much loneliness. Professor, I hear you have worked as a mercenary in the Kingdom. Did you find joy in this? You cannot remember? Is that having a possibility? Kind of amazement.
Okay, so somebody in a training hall. Oh wait, it's supposed to talk to Zetet again. Zetet. Oh, it's probably a lost item. I'll do those in a little bit. Oh, that guy again. Actually, let me get the feeling that I'm about to run into a cutscene. Okay, let me talk to Zetet first, and then I'll end the video. I don't know, I'm getting a feeling that I should end the video here to set up for something, because Graveyard sounds ominous, and I remember a part in the not the opening of the game, but in, I guess not really the demo either, but the opening of the game, I remember something.
You're back. Ah, the graveyard. Of course I know it. It can be a little hard to find. Would you like me to show you where it is? Very well.
Yeah, discern Geralt's Labyrinth, so you can now view his location on the map. Okay. Geralt's location. Graveyard. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Wait. Oh, it's just there. You. Anyway. Thank you guys for watching my video. If you guys liked it, leave a like, share with your friends, comment down below, subscribe if you want to see more. I may start the next video trying to switch around some of the goals. I'm going to need to remind myself to do that. And plus need to go back and look at what I need for Leone to join my squad. So, anyway. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video, but until then, take care of yourselves. Have a very good night. Peace!